Okay, hello? Hello! Hello everybody, good morning, oh frick. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry, everyone. Hello. Hello, Corn, how are you doing? Oh, this is weird. It's been... I don't know. Okay, wait, first of all, the reason I wasn't talking was because I was muted on my mixer and on, OBS. Whoops. You know, just little scuffs here and there. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Hello, Corn. Hello, Zeno. Good morning. Or wait, what the fuck? Good morning? What do you mean good morning? Look, it's 8 PM where I am, and it's 6 PM where you are, Zeno. What the fuck do you mean good morning? This is not... Look, if this is the morning, I don't know what the frick you're talking about. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, I just want to say... Also, do you mind... Wait, give me a second. I do have a bit of cough, so I might mute every now and then. Hopefully, I remember to mute, most cases. Just woke up, so it's morning. That's not how time works. Well, I guess it's morning somewhere in the world, so I guess you're not completely wrong. Where would it be morning right now? Would it be morning before, like, the place before America? Where would that be? Or maybe America, no. America's, like, 3 o'clock right now. For, like, 4 o'clock? So I guess it's morning there. Is there a place further than America? Like, back in the time zone whole-esque thing? Wait, let me turn down the BGM a little bit. Okay, whoa, give me a second, hold on. There we go. Sorry, so, it's hard mixing. Soviet? So, what, isn't that just Europe? Is Europe behind or ahead of America? I don't know if is it? I don't know, in my imagination. So, if you're saying Soviet, isn't that just like Russia and like China and like Asia, which is like 1 hour behind where you are, Zeno, because you know geography. And anyways, I don't really have a topic. I don't know no more. No, me neither. Fair enough. It's Russia. Yeah, Russia, like the Soviet Union, right? Is that what you're talking about? What is truly ahead? See, that's what I'm saying though, because. I mean, I guess there is a truly ahead since the time would be different. It would be a different day. It'd be the morning of the day before. So right now it's the 10th for me. So those... Oh, actually no, it would be the morning of the 10th for those who are in the morning times. Look, I don't know. Time zones are stupid, okay? Time zones are stupid and there's a reason I hate using them. I wish they didn't exist. Also, daylight saving can go suck ass too. Don't know why that exists. Don't know why it still exists, as I've complained about very many times. That made sense. What is truly ahead here? In Netherlands? Where is the Netherlands? That's in Europe. But that's like near, like that's like right under No, that was a weird one. Britain, is it? Or is it? I don't know. It's somewhere in Europe. To me, Europe feels like a really small place. I haven't really thought about where everything is in Europe. I know that the country is like, if you tell me a country in Europe, I'm like, it's in Europe. I don't know where, but it's in Europe. If only flat Earth is a thing. Yeah, well, see, part of me wishes that was a thing purely because time zones wouldn't exist. But another half of me wishes that doesn't exist just because flat earthers exist and I don't want them to be right. And purely out of spite, as I do most things, I choose to deny flat Earth. I have not left my bed. In how long? Because if it's like a duration of sleep, like 8 hours or so, then that's understandable. That's understandable. But if it's like longer than 8 hours, including like yesterday, then you know, then there's a problem. 2 days. Okay, never mind. Yep, that's okay. Yep, we've got something needs to happen. Well, you're getting your butt up for Animangaki in... Oh, actually, Korn, you're also going to Animangaki too, right? You're both coming to Animangaki? In August 25th to 27th, I think. I don't remember when it was, but I'm coming. Yeah. I'm excited to do that. I've also planned, bought my tickets for the first convention that I'm going to in Australia. So that will be pretty fun. I was gonna call you and talk about it. Alright, cool. I'll call you and talk about it after the stream maybe then. Don't expose me? What do you mean don't expose you? Last year you went as yourself. You had the mask and everything. I remember. We were at Ophelia's meet and greet, and you had your freaking mask on, and she recognized you. I remember that. That was great. Yeah, you know what? You know what I've realized? I've realized that a lot of people... Okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but I've seen a bunch of people I know just in random people's not probably big, but like... I don't know about everyone else, but I do feel like there's a distinction between like popular VTubers and VTubers. I'm in the VTubers category, but like all the companies like Niji, Holo, Vishojo, those kinds of people, even like smaller quote-unquote companies like FaZe and all that, I feel like they are like it feels like a different cut. It's probably not the best way to, you know, view the community, but it's just, it makes it easier, because it makes things easier for me if I categorize things, so I just know what's going on here and there. But yeah, I've seen some of my friends as mods in other people's streams. Like, I didn't know you knew them. That's really fucking cool. Oh god. See, this is what happens when I do Zatsudans. I always default to one of two topics. Either content creation, which to be fair I am passionate about, so can't help myself, or talking about self-deprecating shit. So I want to move away from... Look, I have nothing planned. I have nothing planned for this Zatsu. It is a late night Zatsu, so... I don't know. I don't feel like I can be chill. I don't feel like being chill is my kind of thing. So even if it's a late night Zatsu, I'm probably not going to be chill. It's not going to be something you can sleep to. Because look, I'm going to be honest as well. I don't think my voice is something you can sleep to. Sometimes, okay, when it's deep, I get that, understand. But just like the overall like inflections, like my personality mixed with the really weird voice, doesn't fit well for stuff like ASMR. I've tried it once. Maybe I'll try it again. But those kinds of things really need a script. Because my personality does not, is not calming, I don't think. For better or worse. You mean like VTubers that could expand beyond their niche? Kind of. It's not exactly their niche, it's like... I know this is a really bad word to use, kind of, but clique? Like a clique? Most VTubers have like their kind of clique. Or like people that hang around. And when I see like people modding for people outside of their clique, or what I thought was outside of their clique, I'm like just like, oh, that's so fucking cool. Because, okay, that's how I meet new people, by the way. I don't go reaching out to other VTubers as much as I find a friend of a friend who's a friend of a friend of a friend, and then I become friends like that, and then I friend the friends of those friends. What are you doing? Wait, Riri, wait, aren't you streaming? Wait, I saw you in VTube Studios, aren't you streaming? Are you not? Wait, hold on. You are you? Oh, have you just ended? Wait, are you? Wait, let me go on your Twitch. I thought you were streaming. Hello, Riri. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. Oh, okay. You probably just stopped streaming. Okay. Me finished cause right. Okay, fair enough. Welcome in then. Welcome to the late night. Oh yes, me Zatsudan. I don't know what to call this. I felt like talking. I felt like I wanted to stream today. I had a day free, so I'm like, might as well do something. I don't know what it is I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna plan, but fuck it, here it is. Hopefully my mouth can run on long enough for this to be entertaining, but we'll see. He is blurry. Blur as fuck. Wait, am I blurry? Oh wait, you mean like my brain. Short attention span as usual. Hey. Can't even say anything to repeat that. Can't even say anything to argue about that. As soon as I see something in chat, I just go immediately to the next thing. This is why, okay, if you see me delayed in reacting to chat messages, that's why, because I need to finish the topic I'm talking about first. But I also feel guilty because I'm like, okay, I need to finish this topic, but also they're waiting for me to talk about their chat message. It's really weird. I don't feel guilty about that either, because it's something that I need to handle and I need to do better. It is weird. I need to get, like, better at doing that, but I guess that's a part of content creation, even though I've been doing this for 2 years, but that's alright, we don't talk about that. Blurry is almost at 500 subscribers. Yes, I am, and stop doing that. I know this sounds really weird. I know this sounds really weird for me to say don't subscribe, but don't subscribe, because I've got a bunch of stuff ready. Well, not ready, that's the problem. I've got a bunch of stuff I'm working on for 500 subscribers, and it's like 50% done, and I was working on it since I got 400 subscribers, so like, I didn't expect to get here so quickly. I've got a lot of shit that I'm planning, and I don't know if I can make it on time. Okay, one thing is nearly done. One thing is nearly done. So if push comes to shove, I can launch one thing. Actually, 2 things. But the rest of it, I've got a lot of stuff playing. It's all in the works, so I want to make it in time for 500 subscribers. And that is probably why, if most people DM me, they like want to do this at this time, I'm like, I've either got work, I'm either streaming, or I'm busy doing projects, because the projects are coming up. They're coming up, baby! So yeah, they've got there's tons and tons of stuff in playing, but that is in playing, so let's hope it all gets done within that time. Actually, speaking on projects, there is actually something that I will be announcing hopefully soon. I'll tell you a little bit about it before I officially announce it for those who are watching the stream. But basically, me and a VTuber / TikToker, thank you Zeno, thank you for the shout out by the way, thank you. But this friend of mine, I'll just say that, and I are planning a VTuber event. Right now it's in the drafting stage, as with pretty much all of my projects right now. But right now it's in the drafting stage, but I'm planning on inviting a lot of, well, as many VTubers as I can encapsulate. There will be VTubers of all sizes, from like, I don't know, 15k subs, I don't know. If we can get some like company VTubers, that would be cool as well. That just depends on how well we, you know, bullshit our asses into saying that we can talk about things. But we will be getting a few company VTubers, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about that. But yeah, we are planning a few things. Hopefully everything can get sorted out and then it goes and runs ahead. But yeah, I've got even the tall ones. Yes, even the actually... Now, you know what, now that I think about it, there's not a lot of tall VTubers that are from companies. But yes, I guess. There's gonna be a wide variety. Long story short. Wait, long story short. Sorry, my English is fantastic. Say what? Yeah, we've got lots of shiny stuff. Thank you for the shout out for corn as well, Zeno. Thank you very much. God, I'm moving my hands so much. I'm so glad I'm a VTuber, because otherwise you would just be looking at my hands the whole time. My hand would be in front of the camera, like 24/7. You wouldn't be able to see my face. But yeah, we've got a few things planned. It's going to be a request to get paid. I would pay you if I had money, but I don't have money because I have so many projects. I know it's a joke, but honestly, look, honestly, that is one thing that I will say. If I ever become like self-sustainable with content creating as like a sort of like I don't need to have a job to sustain myself and content creating is my job, that would be the first thing that I want to do. It is genuinely the first thing that I want to like set in motion. But I still think that's a long way away. Maybe it'll come sooner than later. We'll see. It all depends on luck and a bit of how much effort I put in. I don't know. Whatever, potato. So STYGIAN is going to be my investment, is what you're telling me. Well, if you want to put it that way, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Technically it is. I don't know how well this investment is going to pay off. I mean, if you... I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Invest in us. But yeah, sponsor us. Sponsor us, guys. Sponsor... Okay, wait. Actually, first of all... yeah, see, I'm talking off tangent again. But I was looking at sponsors recently, and I'm just like, I don't want to get sponsors. I've realized. Not right now, at least. Because I feel like the things that I do want to sponsor aren't going to be affected by what I do just yet. Don't get me wrong. Later along down the lines, I definitely think I want to do sponsors. But right now, it's just not really a thing. I don't know. I don't really like the idea of getting paid for something. First of all, getting paid for nothing. Because I don't feel like... Well, it's not nothing, but it doesn't feel like I have that much of an impact yet. And also, getting paid for something that... You know what I mean, though? It's weird. I don't know. Okay, wait. Everyone say, I don't know, Bob's your uncle in chat if you've been sponsored by anything in your channel, in your VTubing journeys. Because I'm assuming most of you, well, quite a few of you have commitments that you might get sponsorships for outside of VTubing, but specifically VTubing. Has anyone got a sponsor yet? And if so, how the fuck do you deal with that? I feel like half of it is a mental battle. I do agree with that though. Half of it is definitely a mental battle because I'm not confident. I know this is gonna sound really fucking weird, but I'm not confident in myself. I know it sounds like I am, but I'm not particularly. It's a weird thing to say, but it's just, I like to bottle up my feelings, so I like to hide everything in a tiny corner inside my brain, and then it stays there until it doesn't. And that's how my brain works. I rejected mine. Oh, what sponsors did you get though, Zeno? Out of curiosity, got some affiliate, but no sponsors. Right. Okay. Yeah, I did get a offered affiliate. Well, I guess it was partner because they don't have an affiliate. But I did get what was it? Poggers? You know the energy drink? They reached out to me like, this was like what, 4-6 months ago, by the way, so it's nothing recent. But they reached out to me and they were like, hey, you look kind of cool. Do you want to join our partner program? They DM'd me and I was like, yeah, as cool as that is, I don't feel like I'm gonna be doing much with that partner. Because I feel like, well, what am I gonna do with it? Put it in my like bio and then just leave it there to rot? I don't feel like that's a thing that I plan on doing just yet. So, I don't know. Maybe in the future, well, actually, definitely in the future, sponsors might be a thing, but not now. Oh, cough time. Sorry about that. Yes, I got them too. Right, yeah, okay. Like box treat stuff. Oh, you know what? Why don't you get those? If they sponsor you, do you get the box treats and do you get to try them? Because if you do, I would totally do that kind of stuff. Keck W same. I feel like I don't do much for fearless stuff. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't feel like I'm doing much yet. So once I get to play around with it, maybe we'll see. There's always room for, you know, changes in the future. We'll see whatever the fuck happens. But for now, I don't know. I don't know whether that's gonna be a thing. Yes, I do. I would get the treats and all. Then I would have fucking taken it. It's free food! Free food, Zeno! It's free food, and you get to taste them. Are they gonna ship it to your address, and then are you gonna like do a taste, like a mukbang stream? Is that what that's like? Because if that's like what they asked for, that would be hella cool. I'll totally do one of those. I'm not a fan of sweet. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. I have a very big sweet tooth. As a matter of fact, I've got, well, soda and I don't know if you hear that, but I've got a tiny, well not tiny, a decently sized box of raisins because I need something to nibble on while I do things. It's a bit annoying, I will be honest, because in most cases things come in, okay, I've got a thing to pick with packaging, by the way, actually. Why do they always package shit in plastic? There's two things wrong with it. First of all, it's bad for the environment, but most importantly, the biggest reason you shouldn't package shit in plastic, like chips and shit, is because it makes a sound. And when you stream and you want to eat, you've got to put it in a bowl or some shit, and it's annoying because when you have a package, just make it not sound make it not make a sound. Like, I want to just eat chips while I stream. I can't do that. I can't do that because all you can hear is just you can just hear the look. As a matter of fact, I have a packet of chips. That's all you fucking hear. That's all you fucking hear when I stream and I eat stuff. Even though I do it all the time. You probably hear like knife and cutlery and whatever the fuck. For that, I do apologize. But yeah, I hate eating chips and stuff like that because of it. I like savory things. Okay, fair enough. Savory things are good. I do prefer sweet things just because that's how my taste buds work. Savory things I do like though. Some depends on the savory thing. You can afford to eat more. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess it's more healthy in a way. Here's an idea. Pre-open them. Do you not have a streamer snack box? I don't because, and I tell you why. My desk is okay. My setup is really weird. That's the problem. Because I wave my hands around everywhere. So when I stream, especially when I stream, sorry. So when I stream, I need like a good amount of table space where there is nothing apart from my mic and my keyboard, because I am afraid it will tip over and everything will go everywhere. Because it's happened before. I've actually had like just like a bowl of M&Ms while streaming. My hands start doing the thing, and then fuck, it just flies off the table, and I can't look. Imagine just your hands not being controllable while you stream. That's basically how it is for me. So I don't want anything near me that can trip, fall over, anything like that kind of stuff. You talk. I do talk with my hands. I do talk with, especially on stream. I talk with my hands a whole ton. Off stream, actually no, I do actually talk with my hands off stream as well. I do also talk with my hands off stream. I need something to do. In case you haven't realized, I am a very fidgety person. I need something to do. So if I've got nothing my hands can do, then they start to move around on their own and they entertain themselves. Which is, in a way, a good, yes. But in another way, also, fuck, I can't put anything near me. It's a weird, okay, it sounds really affluent, like, posh, or like, first world issue, but still. You know what I mean. I need to get you a fidget toy, just a buttload of them. I do have this thing. I don't know, I can't exactly show you, because I'm not bothered to take a picture, because it takes forever to take a picture and put it on OBS. But I've got this thing. I don't know if you can hear it. And it's like a thing where you like, it's for grip strength, and you just like squeeze it every once in a while. It's kind of like a stress toy, but as you just heard, it also makes a sound. No, you know what? It does sound like a lighter, but it's not a lighter. It's like a grip toy. Like it's elastic. I don't know actually how it's made, but it's kind of like an elastic, and you like pull on it, and it kind of like, it's supposed to help with grip strength and stuff like that. So it's just like a bit of light exercise while I like do work on computer stuff. But yeah, it's really nice. Although it does make a sound, so that's why I don't use it on stream. Because, actually, speaking on that topic, I have been trying to make my streams a bit more professional. How it's going? Well, that's another issue. But so far, I've tried implementing a few things. Like, actually, like, hopefully this has been noticeable. But I don't, I don't mute. Sorry, I do mute whenever I swap overlays or screens. So like when I'm going for my intro screen to my just chatting or my gaming screen, I do actually mute it so that, you know, you don't hear shit while I'm talking sometimes. Sometimes I still forget, but actually I need to automate that stuff, but that's for another story. Yeah. Also, just for those who are curious about why the stream, the intro was up for so long, it was because I was scrolling on Twitter. I was scrolling on Twitter and I saw a video and it was really cool, and then I just forgot. And then I'm like, oh shit, wait, my waiting room's up, my intro's up. I've got a stream. That was a thing that I was doing. And then I'm like, oh, that's right. I needed to stream. Even though I clicked start stream, the button on OBS, like 2 minutes ago. I forgot immediately. That's how my brain works. Gotta love it. Yeah. I don't know. See, I should have come into this Zatsudan with a plan. I do admit that. I just feel like coming into Zatsudans with like topics, I know people encourage doing that, but I just feel really weird talking about it, and I suck at segueing into other things from one point to another. And if you have a bunch of pre-listed topics, you have to learn how to segue. And I'll do that eventually. Learn how to segue. But I don't think I'll ever, like, write notes on what, like, I want to talk about. Because it's just not something I feel like I should do. Call it me being a little posh bitch, but I just don't feel genuine when I do that. It's weird. I don't mind people who do it. Like, go ahead. It's just for me, something irks me. So I don't do it myself. But, yeah. What do you... Okay, here's what I want to know. What do people talk about when they talk to themselves? Because at a certain point, when you're, you know, when you're a small VTuber, when you're a full... Okay, not even VTuber, streamer. When you're a full, small streamer, you have to be able to talk to yourself with nothing in chat. And I will be honest, I find that pretty hard, and that's probably why I don't do a lot of results on streams, or at least not as much as I would like to. Because honestly, if I have the capability, and I think I've said this before in a collab with Aries, is that if I could, I would do a lot more Zatsu streams, because I enjoy doing them. I like talking out of my ass and hoping that some of it is funny and being clipped out of context. That's basically how my brain works. But right now, actually, it's pretty similar with the sponsor thing. It just feels a bit unfeasible for now, at least to make it proper or good in a way. There's a lot of things that I plan to do in the future that I can't do right now. So eventually in the future, I will say this, my content right now is not likely going to reflect my content in the future. I will still be doing collabs a bunch. That won't change, because I fucking love... That's like the silver lining of my week generally. During a week, I put out my schedule and I'm like, okay, who am I collabing with? I'm collabing with these people. Hell yeah, that's gonna be really fun. And then I've got sprinkle some like solo streams now and then, just to spice things up and just talk to you guys. Because they're basically my Zatsudons at this point. The solo streams are basically my Zatsudons, because I just know that I don't have any involvement to talk to another person while also on stream. So I guess, yeah, you know what I mean? Okay, I need to scroll. Okay, I've got Twitter on my other monitor, and there's a video that keeps on replaying on Twitter about this goldfish, and I need to get that off my screen, otherwise I'm just gonna look at it forever. What? You know, I'm gonna turn this monitor off. There we go. I turn the monitor off. There we go. Now it's just black, so I can't see anything. I can focus my attention for a good 3 minutes before I find something else to look at. But yeah, how's everybody been? How's everybody been, actually? Because I don't normally get to talk to you guys, for one reason or another, about how you guys have been. Hopefully you guys have been good. I don't know. It's nice catching up like this sometimes as well, I do admit. But yeah, I feel like I don't know where to go after this. Again, see, this is why my brain short circuits as well. Wait, hold on. I feel something. Okay, no, never mind. It disappeared. Do you know that feeling where it's either like a cough or like a burp or like a sneeze, but it just doesn't come like the whole way up? It's just slightly there. It's like, oh, am I gonna make you do a stupid thing on stream? No, yes, who fucking knows? It's kind of one of those fuckers, and I hate it. For those who couldn't see, because all of you couldn't see, I just flipped off the screen, because, you know, hand expressions. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Actually, no, I do know what to talk about, and I just opened my monitor on the right again, because I need something to look at. God damn it, my stupid brain. I've got... Where is it? Actually, can you guys hear my keyboard typing? I don't know if you can, but if you can, tell me. Because that's another thing I actually need to figure out. How to make my sound less... Because a little bit of it is fine. But I want to make my audio quality a bit better. And I'll have to mess with all the noise gate and suppressors and all that kind of stuff. I'll do it off stream, obviously. But yeah, there's a few things I just want to make more nice. Oh, one thing I can say, crossed my mind just then, since we were talking about projects before, is that I am bringing back a sequel, I guess you could say. I'm bringing back a sequel to the Blurry Lounge, if anyone knows what that is or remembers what that is. For those who don't know, or for those who are new, who have joined us after I've stopped doing the Blurry Lounges, they're basically a bit of a talk show thing where I talk one-on-one with people about content creating and that kind of stuff. So I'm planning on bringing it back, although this time it's going to be called a different name, and it's also going to be more focused on specific things. So I'm going to have different episodes focused on different things. As a spoiler, the first episode, or the first stream of it, will be talking about how to make music, how to make covers, that kind of stuff. So for those who want to make covers, those who want to like work in like music into their VTubing, that kind of stuff, even if it's not singing, that's what we're going to talk about with a guest who has technically not been on this channel. You'll see for reasons later, but that will have to wait as a surprise. Yeah, so I'm rebooting that, and also I think I'm going to be okay, this is a very big if as well. This one, the Blurry Lounge thing is definitely going to happen. This one, people apparently from people I've been talking to, I think that doing stuff like, sorry, give me a second. An introductory course, or like just intro to like VTubing for newbies, that kind of stuff, would be kind of interesting. Although I don't know whether I want to do that in video or stream format. It's actually really unfortunate, actually, talking about this topic, because I do feel like streams are becoming less and less prevalent, more or less, seeing as the whole shorts thing and like short form content burst out of the bubble, mainly because of YouTube, which, you know, kind of is backfiring on them right now, but we won't talk about it. But yeah, hopefully, I'm desperately here trying to bring back long form content. Because I definitely consume long-form content the most out of all types of content. I don't know whether it's the same for everyone else, but I like to just put a stream in the background whenever I do work. Mainly VODs. Nowadays, though, I will be honest, because I can just like, whatchamacallit. I know how much more of the stream is left, so I can, so if it's like, it's a 4-hour stream, then I know I'm going to get 4 hours worth of something talking into my ear. While if I join mid-stream and someone stream, I'm like, oh, how long are they going to stream for? I know it's a bit weird that I think about it that way, but it's logical in my brain. It's logical in my brain. Sometimes I do, of course I do still watch lives. I lurk in quite a lot of lives still, but I'm saying like when there is no live for me to watch, when there is no live that interests me at least, then I just put on a random VOD from one of the channels I follow on Twitch, or one of the channels I subscribe to. Yeah. Wait, I just noticed the pride flag. Yeah. Hello. It was a thing that happened last stream in Dinkum, and I just kept it. So yeah, if you wait, actually let me zoom in. Oh crap! Wait. There you go. Yeah, so I've got the gay flag and the gay flag on my on the top of my head. Wait, hold on. Get on. Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've got the flags on my. Oh wait, I'm covering the chat. Hold on. There we go. You have antenna like Viyo now. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So the funny story. It does kind of look like an antenna, doesn't it? A really small antenna. If it was like enlarged with my ahoge, it would be a proper antenna, wouldn't it? It would look like that because it's got like the tiny nibs at the end. I did put them on my ears before, like earrings, but I'm like, that's too gay, which is ironic since they're gay flags. But still, I was gonna put them on my ears. Didn't look at how I wanted it to, so I decided to put them on there. I'll probably keep them on for however long I decide to keep them on. It is Pride Month anyways, so might as well show a bit of pride. But yeah, I've got shiny little baubles. I've actually from last stream, Aries has taught me how to add assets onto VTube Studios, like items. So you're probably going to be seeing a lot of that from now on as well, because I did not know how to do that before and I wasn't bothered to figure out how, but now I do. I have all the world in my hand. The world is my oyster. I have so much more power than you could ever expect. I can do so much stuff. Do you use Mix It Up, Blur? Okay, funds? Okay, wait, give me a second. Funny thing about that, I will be soon. Oh, sorry. I just hit my, what's it called? Not mic, the buffer. What's the thing called? The thing that blocks the P and B sounds. Whatever that's called. I accidentally hit that, sorry. I will be using Mix It Up soon. I will be using Mix It Up soon. For reasons I will disclose once I get to 500 subscribers, because it's a 500 subscribers goal. It's something I've got planned for that. That is actually the thing that's pretty much done, funnily enough. But yes, I will be using Mix It Up. Haven't yet, but I will be. I'm working on setting it up, kind of. We'll see. I have been working on it, but yeah, that's. Hello, Solid Gas. Good morning, good morning. Hello, how are you doing? Long time no talk. Who's the inner morphling? She is a Singaporean VTuber, and she plays, wait, actually, I don't stream League that much now that I realize. She's a Singaporean VTuber and a close friend. It's, awesome, yes. Actually, I'm not going to be using it with Twitch redeems, that's all I'll say. I'm not using it with Twitch redeems, I'm using it with something else. Hopefully it is actually compatible. If it's not, I'm going to have to get my programming buddies to help me fix it up. But yeah, I've got some shiny things coming our way. How are you doing, Solid Gas, by the way? I haven't seen you in a while. How's life? Anything fun happen while I was in the void, relaxing, contemplating life? For me, I don't know what has happened. Well, I was about to say I have more time to stream, but that's a lie. It's just I have a change of schedule now. But that's alright. I'm still bare minimum. I will still stream 3 times a week. More likely than not, unless something serious happens. Then I don't know. I can't promise anything. I have finals now. Oh, okay. Good luck with the finals, Solid. Good luck with the finals. I don't know why that took so long to appear on my YouTube chat. It appeared on the stream faster than it appeared on the YouTube chat. Zatsu on Saturday, yes sir. Yes. That's this. Today's Monday, right? Yeah, this Saturday. Be on the lookout for that. By the way, selfless promo. Riera and I are gonna be doing a Zatsu on Saturday morning. Yeah. I'm gonna be sleepy as all hell during the Zatsu because I don't normally wake up that early, but I'm gonna enjoy it because I'm gonna be talking with this girl right here. Points towards the chat, by the way, because I've got to enunciate what I do with my fingers. But yeah, very fun things coming our way. Shall ping you till you wake up. Yeah, please do that. I'll try my best to wake up. I'll set like 3 alarms, but you never know, because sometimes you do the thing where you set 3 alarms, and then every single time one of them rings, you kind of just like snooze it. Whether it and you're like half asleep, so you don't even realize that you snoozed it. It's kind of like an instinct thing. I feel like humans have this inbuilt, well, just people in general, because I'm not human, but people have this inbuilt sense to, whenever there's a loud noise, to stop it in any way possible. And like, while you're not 100% conscious, you do that too, which is a problem for me, because I really need to use alarms, but sometimes they don't work. Only 3, I set up 10. Wait, 3 what? Oh, alarms. See, I'm great at this. I'm great. I set 1. Okay. You can wake up, but okay, never mind. You can't wake up. And that would be why. You set up 10? Honestly, fair enough, but I can't be bothered setting up 10. My brain goes like, okay, 10 is too much, because first of all, I'm going to snooze them anyways by my track record, so I don't know whether making 10 would actually be of any use. And second of all, fuck, that's a lot of effort to set up 10. I know it's like a 5-minute thing, really, But that's 5 minutes I could be doing other shit. Literally, I could be taking a shit in 5 minutes. That's probably, like, I could use that time to be doing anything else. I could be replying to emails, replying to DMs, working on projects, playing Overwatch 2, because since I downloaded it again, I'm playing it. Yes, it's been very fun, and yes, I hate myself, but still. I wake up from 1, but still sleepy, so I need the extra noise. Yeah, okay, fair enough, wait. Fair enough. But I personally can't do that because I'm also a night owl, which is a bit of a problem since I really wish I wasn't. I wish I was an early bird so that I could just get things done earlier. It's just better to be early than late, you know, that's just how that works. And plus, my family also sleeps early, so even if I'm a night owl, I have to like not be loud later on on the day, which is a bit annoying because I'm most active during nighttime, but you know, we compromise. So yeah, I've actually have been starting, or trying to at least, get exercise more recently, a bit. So there's actually, fun fact story, okay, story time. So there was a colleague from my current place of employment, who owns a dance studio. So he owns a dance, like a full-on, like, well, 2 studios technically. But yeah, he owns 2 dance studios. I didn't know that until a week ago when we met in the shops. But yeah, so I'm thinking of going to that, trying out dancing once for a bit. You have a job. I thought YouTube was your job. It would be a job if I could sustain myself from YouTube, but currently that's not possible, unfortunately. That is the dream though. That is the dream. One day where I don't need to get a I was about to say real, wait, hold on. I was about to say real job, but I meant 9 to 5 job. One day I won't have to. One day I'll just be an internet boy, living on the internet, sitting in my room all day, doing projects. That's what I hope to do. That's what I hope to achieve in the future, but we'll see. Have I played Wuthering Waves? I haven't. I have a, what's the word? Subversion? An aversion. I have an aversion to playing gacha, open world gacha games, like Wuthering Waves, Honkai, and Genshin. I will admit, the people like the men there, oh, they are delicious. But, look, I do see them men, but I don't play them. I just know about them. It's because I feel like I can't get invested into that type of game as much. Because if I want to play a gacha game, I would rather for it to be, like, its mechanics to be simple and something I can just put on in the background. That's what I want in a gacha game. I don't want something that's, like, active. Or, like, I have to be actively, like, looking at the screen at all times. I just want something in the background. Every once in a while, I collect my dailies, do a few missions, and then, like, once in a blue moon, I get a 10 pull, and then I can get some new shiny PNGs. That's what I want. But things like Honkai, Genshin, Wuthering Waves, they're way too, like, intensive for me in terms of how much energy I need, like, because I normally play games, especially mobile games and gacha games, when I'm doing other stuff. Like, while I'm playing, like, I don't know, League during, like, queue timing, or while I'm, like, I don't know, reading or drawing, or something needs to load. Then I just quickly, like, press a few buttons on my phone and, you know, gacha away. But I don't normally play a gacha game by itself. I know it's probably a bit weird for most people to do that, but I just can't keep the brain. I need at least, like, 3 things to, like, have on my brain at one time. I need to be, like, having my email on my right monitor, I need to be, like, playing a game or, like, doing projects on my main monitor, and then I need to be playing a gacha game and, like, auto-completing levels on the gacha game on my phone. So I've got, like, 3 screens that are just doing random stuff. I played Honkai Star Rail on release, then stopped after the seal banner ended. I never played Honkai, as I said, but I know a bunch about the ikemen in that game. Same with Genshin and same with Wuthering Waves. I don't know much about Wuthering Waves just yet because it's just been released and I literally get my information from secondhand Twitter. But the information I have gotten so far, Jin Young is his baby. That's all I know so far. Jiyoung, sorry. And also Scar. Rip Munko. Do you play Raid Shadow Legends? No, I do not. Never got into it. Don't actually know why. I feel like whenever I see something like advertised so constantly, like AFK Arena, Raid Shadow Legends, that other game, I forgot what it was called, but it was similar to AFK Arena. I feel like when I see things advertised so much like that, I feel like the gameplay won't live up to how much it's been advertised. I feel like if you have this much budget to advertise this much, then you might as well just make the game better. That's what I think about it. A bit of advertising is fine, don't get me wrong, because you're not going to get anywhere without advertising, unfortunately. That's just the rule of the world. But just, I feel like too much, if I see it every 2 YouTube videos I watch, there's a problem, because that will be ingrained in my memory as something that everyone is going to fucking know, and everyone is going to make a laughing stock out of, and so will I, by the way. And it's going to be just, oh, it's, I just don't feel interested in playing it, especially when they're like, we'll give you 100,000 pulls. Oh, State of Survival, that was the thing that I was talking about. Yeah, they're like, I'll give you 1 billion pulls. It's like, well, yeah, but that would just make the game pointless then, because what's the point in looking forward to the 10 pulls if you just already get all the characters to begin with? It's kind of icky. So I do like hard, like, gacha games that are harder to obtain characters in, because it, well, I feel like it's more rewarding, but there is a fine balance. Sometimes it's too hard, and then it's just not fun, but it's there is a fine balance, and I feel like the games I play currently fit that balance quite well. For those who are curious, I'm playing Obey Me and Arknights right now, mainly. The company that made AFK Arena is, I'm pretty sure, made many AFK games, and they all suck, so I hate that company. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've seen people play AFK Arena before, and like AFK Journey and all that stuff. It seems like, I guess, it's alright, but like, there's better games, in my opinion. There's games I would rather be playing than that game. It's got a unique art style, I will give them that. But half of the reason I play gacha games is because of the characters and how they look. So the art style does affect me a lot. And if it's a simplistic art style, it is harder for me to get into, I will admit. And how much they update it is also a very important part. Because those AFK games, bunch of the time, they get released, a bunch of content, and then it's never updated. Which kind of screws things over, because then it's just not new content, and it's the same gacha pulls again and again. And at that point, it's like, how many gacha pulls can you really do until you get the same things again and again? I like gacha games when they give stuff in the beginning, because it gives you good stuff to start with. Okay, I don't know if you guys know, but there is this mobile gacha game called Epic 7. I think how they did beginning, like, rewards is really good, where you don't know what the characters do, but you get 10 rerolls in... So you get 30 you get 10 base characters, like characters or weapon, like gacha pools basically, and you can re-roll that up to 10 times. So you can, to some degree, control how you start, but it is still based on luck. So you do get a lot of good stuff at the start of the game, but it's not going to break the game to the point where everything else is not enjoyable, because you're only going to get that chance once. You're going to get that chance to, like, re-roll. That is the only time you ever get to re-roll in that game on gacha pools. So I think they did it really well, because it gives you an incentive, it makes you want to play the game more, but it also doesn't push the game too hard to the point where it breaks, and then, you know, it's not really fun anymore, is it? That's just my opinion, though. I don't know if... Okay, I will say this as well. I haven't played too many gacha games. I've tried quite a few, and then just never got into them as much. I feel like they're games, very like on and off games, where I'd play them, I'd get really engrossed, and then after a while I just can't seem to get back into the game, and then I just delete it, especially on mobile. I feel like it's just one of those things where... you know when people say it's not a phase? Gacha games to me, they feel like a phase. Just like, I get through this one, and then I go to the next one. I go through this one, I go to the next one. The only ones that have stuck with me so far are Arknights and Obey Me, as I've said. But that's also, you know what, actually, that is in one way a good thing, because it does give me an incentive not to spend money on things. Because whenever I spend or want to spend money on things, that's something I tell myself. I just say, well, how much am I realistically gonna play this? And how much is this realistically gonna get updated and have the service open? Because things like, Viyo talked about this before in one of the games that he played. I forgot what it was called, but he spent a bit of money on it, and then the server's closed. The server's closed. And then all that money was just spent and thrown into the void. So, the fear of that happening, combined with the fact that I know that I'm not going to stick around with it unless it's those two gacha games I already said, I've never had whaling problems, let's just say that. I don't spend money on, like, any games, and if I do, it's very little. Yeah, the most money I spend is purchasing the actual game. In-game purchases, very rare I would spend money on those. I have spent in-game purchases on 2 games. One is Obey Me, haha, I love gacha. Even then, it was only $10. And League of Legends, which I have spent more than $10 on. But I play that game a ton. See myself playing that a lot in the future anyways. Skins are free, kind of. You don't have to buy them, but I want to. Because they look pretty, even though this is putting Riot, but that's another rabbit hole. But yeah, those are the only 2 things that I've spent in-game purchases on. Everything else, pretty much only the actual cost of the game is something that I pay for. The only game I have that costs money is FNAF Ultimate Custom Night. I think that's a thing as well, when you're like, you're really reluctant to pay for games starting off, but once you do, you pay for games. Like, at the beginning, I was like free, like I didn't pay for any games and all played just free games for like a good 10 years? Maybe? Yeah. 10 years of my life. And then I got and then I bought a game, and then it all went downhill from there. Stuff like, okay, you know what? I will say this. Peer pressure is a very good motivator for buying games. To be fair, I don't really mind it. I think it's alright. It's not that big of a deal. But when you see other people playing games, and you're like, I want to play that game. You'll buy that game. Because you're like, I want to play that game too. I want to join. That's why I got Overwatch, actually. I wasn't really interested in Overwatch until a bunch of my friends were like, hey, you want to play Overwatch? They played it, and I'm like, I want to join in, so might as well. So I downloaded Overwatch, and that was when it was still paid. That was like Overwatch 1. Sorry. Like when Overwatch was first released. Like ages ago. I say ages ago, but you know, just when Overwatch 1 was first released. Hello Rin, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's welcome. Do I want to be famous? You know what, for the purposes of this stream, since we're talking about it, yes I do, Rin. Yes I do. I'm a shameless sellout. You happy? I wanna be famous. I wanna be famous. You know, for the longest time, actually, again, another tangent, but I thought Total Drama Island was a thing that was only aired in Australia. I didn't realize that it was, like, other places. Because when you're in Australia, you think that everything is in was aired just in Australia. Because you don't know any better, because you've never seen shows from other places. Which is, you know, it's hard to discern what is, like, specific to your country if you don't know what is in other countries. So yeah, I thought a lot of shows I grew up with, like, even Tom and Jerry, at one point, I thought that was Australian. Even though it didn't air on Australian TV, we actually had CDs for it. But, yeah. Being famous means money. It does mean money. It does mean money. And more money equals more song covers and more projects. Because I sure as hell ain't spending it on anywhere else. They don't even have Aussie accents. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's... Look, at that point in time, I couldn't tell what an Aussie accent was. Because I didn't know any better. I thought that American accents was just Aussies who sounded really, really fucking weird. I didn't know what an American accent was. I was like 5 in human years. What was I supposed to think? I barely came out of the void. I was like, everyone in the void sounds like they're trying to grumble and mumble and turn someone into a fucking frog. Okay? They're all like, Elsel. That's what void speak sounds like, okay? So I don't know. I don't know how English sounds like in its dialect. We don't have dialect. Actually, we do. Well, we don't. In the Void, everyone just talks slightly differently just because, you know, we're so far apart from each other. We don't really talk that often. But they don't even have Aussie accents. Yes, they're Canadian. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Now that I think back on it, yeah, that would make sense that they're Canadian and it's a Canadian TV show. But Little Blurry did not know that. Little Blurry thought everyone was Aussie, and it was just a really weird, bad accent. That's what I thought. Cause at that point, I wasn't like using YouTube or anything like that. I'm talking about when I was pretty like tiny. I didn't really use YouTube and stuff like that. I would just watch Little Blurry, yeah, tiny incy beatsy Blurry. I wouldn't watch anything apart from TV because that's all I watched. Then what am I? You are you older or younger than I am? I think wait, you're younger than me, right? You're a fetus. Rin, you're a fetus. I am a baby and you're a fetus. But yeah, I didn't know anything apart from TV. And fun fact, actually. Oh, you're older than me? Okay, I'm the fetus and you're the baby then. Just same year? Okay, fair enough. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's right. And this would always annoy me, but I don't know if other broadcasting channels did this, but ABC Kids, which was basically the broadcasting channel for kids shows in Australian like cable, it shut down at 7 p.m, which was a pain in the ass because my sleep time then, and yes, I had a curfew. I still do technically, but it's not that. Was 9 p.m. So I would have 2 hours of doing fuck all. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch a bunch of TV, and then at 7 o'clock it would be like, oh yeah, this channel is now closed. Come back tomorrow for some more fun, kid-tastic shit. And I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, my life's empty. And that's actually how I started getting weird ass interests like piano and ant-keeping and all that random stuff, because I had so much free time, and if I wasn't gonna do something, the devils in my fucking brain were, and I don't want them to do something, so I will take the initiative to do something. And that's how all my weird interests came about. I feel like L. What do you mean L? Okay, we're in the same year. It's the same year. You're like, you would conceive like 3 months earlier than I was. Okay, it's not that much of a flex. Okay, it's like 6. It's like 6 lifespans of Viyo. Okay, that's not that much. That's not that impressive. Okay, and I'm gonna start measuring time in lifespans of Viyo, by the way, because I've just realized that sounds really fun and cool. So next time I talk about like minutes or hours, I'm gonna use lifespans of Viyo, and from what I remember, it's 2 weeks, a lifespan of Viyo. So yeah, now you know. Instead of Fortnite, I'm saying lifespan of Viyo, and not the game Fortnite, by the way, not the bloody game. I hate that game for certain reasons. Also, I never got into it. That was another reason. But yeah, fun times. Fucking water. I always get really dehydrated during these Freetalk Zatsu streams because I talk a lot and I forget to drink. I talk a lot, I forget to drink, and then all of a sudden my brain is like, oh yeah, by the way, your mouth is like a desert now, so you should probably do something about it. And I'm just like, oh yeah, in 5 minutes after I finish the topic I'm talking about. And then I never get around to it until it's too late, and like I'm dying of thirst. And then I take one sip and then do the things all over again. I need to get better at, you know, pausing. You know, pausing is actually a really weird skill that you have to learn when doing content creation. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to pause. It's really weird. Because I just talk really, like, I just go talk, and then that's it. That's it, that's all I do. I forget to do everything else. That's all my brain can focus on. My brain can only focus on one thing at a time. It's a bit annoying, but that's just how it works. I hate it. I don't enjoy only thinking about one thing, but I have to, because if I think about more than one thing, even though this is contradictory to what I said before when I was talking about I have to do 3 things at once, it just fries, and I don't do any of them properly. But I guess if I'm doing a bunch of things, or I need to do a bunch of things, as long as I don't need to do it to a really good standard, like it's not like a test or like some important document, then to be fair, I could just do it willy-nilly, do it in the background. Fucking autopilot like takes over my right hand while I use my left hand. I'm also ambidextrous, so that helps, by the way. In everything apart from writing, but I don't really write anymore. I type much more. But yeah, sometimes I use my mouse on my left hand side so that I can like work on something with a laptop on my right hand. It's weird. It's weird. I can do most things ambidextrous, like use chopsticks, use scissors, I don't know, what else, catch balls, all that kind of stuff. But I can't write with both. It's a bit weird. But yeah, randomly listening to you talk is like listening to a person with ADHD. Yeah, you know, a lot of people who have ADHD have said that I probably have ADHD, but I'm not saying anything until I get diagnosed. I'll just say I'm a bit active when I want to be. That's all I'll say. Randomly switching topics. I know, because I can't stay on the same topic at once, because I need someone to bounce my back and forth, like my thoughts. And if I don't have anyone to bounce back and forth with, I just have to keep on, like, I finish topic and then I go on to the next one. Because otherwise I feel like there's going to be dead air while I'm talking, and I hate dead air, because it feels like I'm not doing anything. And then whenever there's dead air, I'm like, people aren't here to listen to dead air. They're here to listen to me blabber on about some random shit I talked about on a Sunday. And so I just keep on talking. Even if I can't coherently form thoughts, my mouth just keeps on spewing out whatever it can come up with. Sometimes that's not always a good thing, because it makes me say questionable things sometimes. But most of the times, I do just like talk out of my ass and it works somehow, and then we get through a Zatsu downstream and all is good. Breathe. I am breathing. I am fucking breathing. No. Yeah. I breathe every once in a while. I actually do. Here's a fun fact. When I do Zatsu streams, I do actually sometimes forget to breathe. And I like take a moment. I talk so much that I don't get a chance to breathe. And then like after like a good long stretch of words, I breathe one big breath in. And that's also probably when I'm drinking water, because I'm doing them at the same time so that I can reduce the amount of dead space in my streams. But again, this is only when I'm doing it consciously as well. Because when I'm unconscious and I'm just playing a game or like doing that kind of random stuff for the most part, I zone out. I zone out a lot about like content creation. I don't think about making funny moments or like being entertaining when I'm really immersed in a game. And sometimes that's a problem, as you could probably tell from the RoboQuest streams, because I just stop talking whenever we enter a new room in that game. But yeah, I get really immersed into games, so I just forget that, you know, I'm streaming. Which in a way is good in itself, I guess, because that means that, you know, you're enjoying what you're doing. But in another way, I wish I could, part of my brain could focus on content creation. Stopping for a yawn. There's my breathe for the next 5 minutes. I wish I could still think about content creation, because I am doing it. It's not like if I don't think about it, it doesn't exist. So, you know, gotta work on that somehow. I feel like there is also a lot of scuff with my streams, more so than other VTubers or just streamers in general. So I do need to work on that slowly. But I feel like half of it can be attributed to just life circumstances, which are unavoidable right now, which kind of pissed me off actually, because, you know, they're unavoidable. But yeah. You know about the new couple in Meowfioso? No, I don't. Oh, spell the T, sis. Who's getting with who in Meowfioso? Derek gotta go. Oh yes, I do know that. Yeah. I was there when oh, she's only a month older. Okay, I didn't know that. But yes, I was there when they were when you guys were talking about who said it first, and then there was like a 1 hour tangent on like the whole story before like we got to, and then at the end of the story it was like, but who said I love you first? And then it was like, oh yeah, by the way, he said I love you first. It was like, god damn it, you spent like 2 hours talking about the story only to say it so casually at the end. Fuck you. But yeah, no, that was a funny situation. It's confirmed. Yeah, no, you don't remember that, Rin? We were on a call, and we were talking like there's this whole conversation about like oh yeah, we met, and then like it was because my cousin introduced me, and then da 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 da, and then da da like blah blah blah, and then like at the end we're like, okay, yeah, but who confessed to who? Because you didn't answer that, even though that was our initial question. And then they're like, oh, him. It was so fucking casual. But yeah. It ended with, yes, yes, yes. Oh, they decided to become official mutually. No one asked the big question. Oh, I guess they didn't ask the big question. They just kind of dilly-dallied around. But to be fair, I think at that point where I found out, like what I found out, it was pretty much already set in stone. I don't think there was any way to change it because on your... That's great, that's great. We love a birthday crasher. Oh, I'm sorry, are you having the special day of your life that happens only once in a year? Well, fuck you! I have a girlfriend! No, but in all seriousness, congratulations to Derek and his new hobby. God, hobby is such a weird word, especially when used to describe other people's, like, partners. I'm never doing that again. But yeah, congratulations to them. Happy birthday to you, Rin. I didn't realize it was your birthday. I'm stuck at birthdays. As a matter of fact, I don't remember anyone's birthday, sometimes including my own, apart from my best friend from tiny school. Cause, funnily enough, his birthday is on the last day of every year. And that is the only reason I remember it, because it's easy to remember. But yeah, I can't remember birthdays to save my life. That's mother. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dan gets me. It's just, I don't know how you can... Look, I can remember your name once I get to know you better, but your birthday is just like, I'm gonna need to know that once every year. And that is not enough. That is not an amount enough to warrant for me to keep that in the back of my brain. Once a year. If you like have a birthday every once a week, okay, fair enough. I remember it's on a Sunday or something. But once a year, fucking hell. I've got a Google Doc so I can start remembering shit. Cause I'm not gonna. My brain is that kind of brain where it can store a lot of information, but it can't recall information unless you're actively trying to recall information. So if I want to see like, oh yeah, what did I have for lunch? I'm actively recalling it because I'm going through my memory bank to search for what I had for lunch. But you're not gonna actively like. Remembering a birthday is like passive. It's kind of, it just kind of happens in the background. You're not actively trying to dig up a memory of when that person's birthday is. Unless you remember it and someone asks you, obviously. But because of that, I just forget it. It just disappears. My active memory is definitely a lot better than my passive memory. My passive memory is a fucking goldfish. Active memory, if short-term memory loss doesn't affect me, then it's pretty good. His birthday is the end of the year. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wait, at the very end of the year? Like 31st of December? Like very, very end? I thought his birthday was on like the 20... Was it like 20... Oh, was it? Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Now I do, and I'm probably going to remember that too. And no one else's birthday, because it's a very easy day to remember. And that's the only reason I'll remember it. Like most birthdays. Yay! But yeah, but we. Do you need a list of people's birthdays? I have, well, I do need a list. I've got my own list. But yes, I do have a list now that I keep in a Google Doc so I can organize whenever everyone's birthday is. Because if I don't, I just forget it. I just forget it. I just tune it out, including my own birthday. At the beginning of August, which is my birthday, like month, I'll say, oh yeah, this is the month of my birthday. And then I'll forget about it. And then it just leaves my mind because nothing new stimulates me to think about it again. So I'm just like, yep, that's done. On to the next thought. Which is probably also something to do with my hyperactivity, but you know, I don't know. We'll see how that works in the future. Shaking my head? What do you mean shaking my head? Look, I remember your names. I probably remember where you live before I remember your birthday. That's how bad I am with birthdays. Cause I'll probably need to know where my friend lives in case we need to go out and I need to like, I don't know, we need to meet up at a station or something and I need to see which station's closest to both of our houses or something like that. But birthday, once in a year. I'm never gonna remember that, come on. Not even Wilson. No, I don't remember Wilson's birthday. I don't Wait, actually, no, I don't remember. It happened already this year, I think. Maybe. I could be completely wrong. I could be 100% wrong, and that just makes me... Wait, 1111... November the 11th? Is that what that's supposed to be? If so, I don't know it until now. Yeah, but see, 1111 isn't that memorable, to me at least, because it's like not the first or last day of the year. Like, if it was the 1st of January or the 31st of December, I would remember it. Or if it's a special holiday, like, I don't know, 25th of December, where it's Christmas. But 1111 is an easy number to remember, but it's not an easy date. Because when you say it out in date, it is the 11th of November. And November, even though it's the 11th month, has nothing to do with 11 by itself, like the word November. So that just doesn't stick in my mind. I can't do that. 11/11. See if I said okay. Yeah. Look, I get that does mean 11th of November, but that's just like saying for those who don't know Japanese, 567 can be is gorokushi, and you can shorten it to goroshi, which is another word for murder. So it's like you get what I mean. It's a bit of a stretch. Sometimes it's like going from November 11th to 1111 is the same to me as 567, which is 567 gorok shichi in Japanese to goroshi or koroshi. It's weird. I always tell people that my birthday is February 30th or February 31st. That is a way to make yourself really fucking young, and that, you know what, I applaud that. Also, hello, cocaine dealer, or similar Kami. I'm gonna call you similar Kami because that's the name I knew you by first, and normally that's the one I stick with. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to MrBlurry's. Welcome. We're just doing a little Zatsu. I don't know how much longer we're gonna go for, but we'll see. Depends on how long my mouth wants to jabber about random shit, I guess. February 29th is leap, 30 and 31st doesn't exist. Oh, well, I'm intelligent. See, look, this is all unnecessary information to me. If I don't need to know that February only has 28/29 days, unless leap year, of course. But it makes me look stupid. It does. I don't even. Okay, wait. How many of you in chat can name the order of the planets going from the closest to sun? Closest to the sun to the furthest. I know that Pluto, which is not a planet, is the furthest. And then somewhere Uranus is there too. And then I think Mars or Venus is closest. That's just like fourth or something. That's all I know. If it's not important information, or information I don't deem important, it just goes down my fucking brain. So that's why, surprisingly, nicknames I remember really well. Because nicknames, I give meaning to them. Like, for example, Solid Gas. For example, E. For example, Baldy. I love giving people in my chat nicknames because it makes me remember them easier. Although, I will admit, sometimes I've given them nicknames, they've changed their YouTube names, and then I forget who they are because they don't tell me that they changed their names. And they're like, oh my god, you didn't recognize me. Of course I didn't fucking recognize you. You've got a different profile picture and a different name. And those are the only two things I can go by to tell who you are. So, sue me. I have no clue about planets, but everyone in my DMs just asks about Uranus. You know what? I bet you do get a lot of those. I was actually looking at Twitter, and I saw your video post about, what was it? You when like a certain convention happened, it was just you doing pull-ups, one-hand pull-ups on like was it a traffic light? Similar Kami? Actually, I need to give you a nickname because I don't want to say similar Kami like 27 times. What should I call you? What should I call you? Buffy. How do you like the name Buffy, similar Kami? How do you like the name Buffy? I don't know, it suits you. Yeah, lol, the traffic light is the perfect height. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Oh, yeah, Buffy like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It gives me like badass energy, but also it's kind of like a bit cute. It's like badass, but like there's a gap moe. That's what I think of the, because it's like when you think of buff, like the first bit of the word, it sounds badass, but then when you add a Y, it sounds cute as well. So I'm thinking outside badass, inside cute. That's what I think about the name Buffy. Do you like it? I feel bad about stealing a name. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. No one owns the name Buffy, okay? No one owns the name Buffy, and it's just a nickname. Look, I'll call you, I don't know, Buffy with an I. I don't know. But no, I like, you could call me by my name given to me by my parents. I mean, I could, if that's what you want me to call you by. Cocaine. Well, that's last name deal. Okay, well, that's a bit. Yeah, okay. I'll call you Dealer then. No, but I'd rather call you Similar Kami at that point. I'd rather call you Similar Kami because that's like unique and cool. Cocaine Dealer. It's like me. First name Blurry, second last name. Sorry, first name Mr. Last name Blurry. Not many people know my real name. Okay, yeah. Look, again, do not feel pressure to say it because I haven't said my real name, obviously. Internet's a scary place sometimes. Don't give out your name willy-nilly. It's not a nice thing to do most of the time. Especially on a stream that will be archived. So, you know, it'll be forever there. But yeah, maybe, no, my real name is Cocaine Dealer, I am telling you. You know what? Oh my god, I've got a great name for you. Can I call you, can I call you Cody? Because that's like Cocaine Dealer. The first syllable of each is cocaine, like co for cocaine, and then D for dealer. So you'd be Cody. Like Cody as in C-O-D-Y, but Cody as in cocaine dealer. Nice! Okay, I'm a fucking genius. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, you're gonna be called Cody from now on. It's also a cool name, and it has a Y, so it does sound a bit cute, which I love. Cool. You're gonna be Cody from now on in my stream. That's just your name. Everyone in my chat gets a nickname. Most people do. Unless I already have a nickname assigned to them, or they already have like a shortened version of their name. Sometimes I use that. For example, if you scroll up, Rin's name is Rin. Solid Gas. His nickname was Ethan at one point, I think. But now I just call him Solid because it's easier for me. Riera's Riri, and then Zeno's Zeno. Cornelius Low, I call Corn. Yeah, so everyone gets a little nickname. I guess it, you know, I do like giving people a nickname to those who come to my stream because it's kind of like makes it more close knit in my opinion. It feels more nice. Like we're not it reduces the distance. It makes me feel less. It makes me feel like you guys are less distant, and I hope it does feel like you guys are less distant. I am less distant to you guys as well, like the opposite side of what I said before. Also, English is my first language. I can speak English really well. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, my brain just goes too fast sometimes for me to be able to express opinions in a coherent manner. It feels like the streamer cares more about the audience, which is cool. Yeah, it does, because it also helps me remember you, and it also, like, you know, that I would all, if I was a viewer, I'd like to be remembered. Especially if it's not like a one-time thing. I'm not just hopping into a stream once and then like never again. For people who come in, they're just like, why wouldn't I give you a nickname? Might as well. It helps me remember you, makes it more like nice. I know, I enjoy it. So yeah, I guess that's why I do that. I've got a few things that I've realized. Okay, so for those who are questioning whether why I'm streaming on YouTube, I've started on YouTube, never went to Twitch, never plan to, but I do understand that Twitch has a bit more interactivity with the viewers, like viewer streamer interactivity. I am actually working on something with that, and Riri did bring it up earlier, Riera from also Gen Zero STYGIAN. But yeah, they brought it up. There will be something at 500 subs. When I do reach that, that I will put out, that will increase interactivity. I do have something going on Twitter that, you know, I have been slacking off a bit, but I do a thing called Code of the Month, where I write a code, and then whoever DMs me the answer of the code first gets a prize, whether it be art or cash or like background music, or I don't know, a mixing com or whatever. Just whatever is the prize at that time. Because I feel like it's nice. It's a nice way of giving back, and it's also, I get to do what I enjoy, which is making codes. I like ciphers a lot. Although sometimes it takes a while for me to think them up, and that's why they get delayed. I used to make ARGs, so codes are always fun for me. Yeah, exactly. I love ARGs and like cryptography. It's very fun. It's very fun. I enjoy it a lot, and I can't exactly do it on a can't exactly make it stream content. So I do it on Twitter instead. It's just easier. It's just more, I guess, simple to do it on Twitter. But yeah, that's that. I do actually, okay. It's funny we're on this topic, because there is actually something to do with, not exactly codes, but like solving puzzles and figuring things out that I plan on doing within the VTubing community very soon in the near future. It is what we talked about before for those who are still here. But yes, there is something that I am excited to initiate. I'll probably do a announcement stream, like not a Zatsu, but like, I guess it would be a Zatsu, but a stream purely dedicated to announcing that event. Because I feel like when indies don't have enough events that gain traction and kind of like invite everybody, I guess, almost. It's a weird way of saying it, but it's like, events in the VTuber community are very either you have to be a certain size or you have to know the person who knows someone to be able to join events like that. And I think that's a bit stupid. Although, again, since I'm only one person, well, two people, since we're organizing this with two people, but since we're only two people, we can't manage that many people either, but we will make it, I think, this is what I plan, so that people will have a chance to meet people of other standings, or like of other communities, because sometimes you get like, I don't know, everyone in the event is like 20k followers on Twitter, and it's like, it's nice, you get to watch your Oshis play things together, it's very nice, don't get me wrong, but all the like the small streamers and the even bigger streamers kind of like, they don't mesh. It's like the community's been segregated a bit, and I don't like that. So I think I'm planning on doing a thing where there's a cap, like we have like a certain amount of slots for people under a certain amount of like who consider themselves small, a certain amount of slots who consider themselves like medium, a certain amount of slots who consider themselves like big VTubers, and then we'll just like kind of like mix them all together in a melting pot. And it's not going to be like, it probably won't be first come first serve. It'll be like whoever would mesh well the best with each other, and then we'll try and work things together with that. But I want it to be definitely that it's not just one type of VTuber. It's not one like community or one, what's the word? It's not like people already know each other kind of thing. I want a bunch of random people from all over. That's actually also why I've been really interested in doing streams in other languages. So for those who don't know, I speak Mandarin Chinese and Japanese. So I've been reaching out to a bunch of Japanese VTubers, and also, okay, this is a weird reason, but Chinese VTubers from China generally don't stream on YouTube or are on Twitter, so I don't get much contact with them. But I do get contact with quite a few Malaysian VTubers and Taiwanese VTubers, so I have talked to quite a few, like a lot with those people, and Singaporean VTubers, as you know, Xeno up there. But yeah, I've started doing a bit more, opening my shell to other languages and stuff, because I want to learn more about other languages, and I want to like talk to new and cool people. Just think about all the people you would miss out talking to if you didn't know that language. And that was like, you know, that was it. Oh, you speak Mandarin? I speak Canto. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. I speak Mandarin. My family can speak Canto, at least on Mama Blurry side, but I cannot. I can understand very tiny bits of it, like extremely basic stuff, but basically can't understand it. Like, I wouldn't survive if I had to use my Canto to speak. But yeah, so that's how. I do actually want to learn Cantonese, purely because it's, you know, a language that I'm surrounded by pretty frequently. It's, you know, pretty common, since, you know, I speak Mandarin, so I might as well learn the other language that is, like, prominent in Chinese. Dule Lo Mo is Dule Lo Mo. Most important phrase. It means hi. How are you? Wait. How do you? Because I know that there's accents, intonations in Cantonese as well as just like Mandarin. I believe, is there 6 accents in Cantonese? Like 6 different. What are they called? Pronunciations? I don't know. I don't know what to call them. But it's like la 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 la. That's the one in Mandarin, like the 4 different like tones. I guess tones, yeah. So what would be the tones for that? Do le lo mo do le. You were pretty close. Do le lo mo. Okay. You know what? I'll put Cantonese on my sheet because I've actually got a bunch of flashcards that I use to learn languages. You should Google it. I will. You know what? Actually, I will. I'll do it right now. Translate. Learning a language is really fun and annoying at the same time. Let's see. Oh wait, Google Translate won't. Is there Cantonese in Google Translate? Or is it just Chinese in general because it's written in Google Translate? Nope, it's just written. Okay. Hi, how are you in Canto? There we go. Oh, what the hell? It's very common, so you can search it up on Google. Right. Okay. I've got the Canto version of Ni Hao Ma, which is Nei. Oh, see, I don't know, because there's 6 tones in Cantonese, so I don't know what each tone is. Oh, actually, there's a way. Okay, wait. I think there's a way to convert it. Oh, I think there is. Oh, it's a bit weird though. Okay. Neiho. So that's hello. Neiho. I guess it kind of regional. You should Google the phrase I sent you. Okay, yeah. I'll do that off stream then. I know Leiho. I know Neiho. I know some words sound like stuff with Mandarin. I just looked at one. Do you speak English? Let's try this one. Nei sik. What? Nei sik sik. Okay. Nei sik sik. Gong ying manga. Is that? How's that? Nei sik sik. Gong ying. Ah. It's weird. I definitely do want to learn it. I have no clue what you just said. I tried to say, do you speak English? 你能不能说你能不能懂英文? That would be the Mandarin version. But Cantonese would be 你 I don't know how to the romanization of this is a bit weird, so I can't read it properly. 你識唔識講英文㗎? 你識講中文? Wait, Zhongmen is Chinese, isn't it? That would be Chinese. Yingmen would be English, right? Would that be correct? I don't know. Again, okay, yes, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, see, I'm learning very slowly. I understand a tiny bit of it because of Mandarin, but not 100%. So I do want to learn it eventually. The 6 tones though, so I'm not looking forward to that. I also need to learn Korean. Korean and Cantonese are probably the 2 languages I want to be proficient at the most right now, apart from the languages I already know. Because Japanese, I'm not proficient, but I can already speak like enough, I think. I just need to get better at using the knowledge that I have. Like, 例えばね、普通に日本語を話しますけど、複雑な漢字とか他の複雑な表現、上限は難しいだと思います。皆さん、この日本語はこれは僕のレベルだ。かな? Yeah, I wish I could clip on YouTube. Yeah, that's a weird thing, isn't it? You can clip on YouTube. There is a clip option, but I don't know where the fuck that clip goes. I don't know where it goes. I don't know if it just gets sent to me, like any clips just that get made from my videos or streams get sent to me. I don't know if that's how that works, because I've never had someone clip it. But generally when I make my shorts, like YouTube shorts and clips and stuff like that, I record the stream while I'm streaming. So I just use that instead. And I just put like a timestamp so I know where to clip stuff. Or like send to my clippers. But yeah, I don't know how the clipping function works on YouTube. And there's not a lot of information on how it works. I might do a bit of research onto that and, you know, might do like a stream or video about it. Hopefully spread some information that isn't false. Fingers crossed. Oh, whoops, sorry. But yeah. So I've got a few things planned. Got to learn Cantonese and Korean. I'm gonna conquer as many Asian countries' languages as I can. Vietnamese is another one I want to learn because I've got a lot of Vietnamese friends and relatives. Can't speak it right now though, so you know. MrBlurry says Cantonese swear words on stream would have been a banger clip. What did I say? Oh, okay, yeah. Look, I don't know any swear words or what is considered a swear word, but generally, if someone tells me to say something in a language I don't know, I will probably say it and then search it up afterwards, which is probably not the right thing to do, but I do that because I'm excited to learn more languages. So please don't use that against me, please. I'm begging you, begging you. And yes, I just did randomly start singing a Maneskin song because, you know, that's how my brain works. But yeah. Alright. So I think I will be ending this stream soon. Probably within the next 5 minutes. Purely because it's a late night stream and look, when I first started the stream, I thought this stream was only gonna last like half an hour. I won't lie. Because that's about how long my last Zatsu stream lasted. But yeah, I think 1.5 hours is a good duration for what 99 minutes later. Yeah. Well, it depends because again, if I have a lot of stuff to talk about, then my brain just goes on forever. Although I will say, I've only got a tiny bit of water left, so if I did want to talk for even longer, I would have to get more water, and I'm not bothered to stand up in the middle of a stream and create dead air, because I fucking hate it. But yeah, if I do have a lot more to talk about, I'll probably continue. Well, here's the thing as well, because I'm doing another Zatsudan on Saturday with Riri, and I've got another stream lined up for Friday, which I don't know what I want to do yet, so that might also be a Zatsudan depending on how much things or how much stuff I have to do and prepare for. More than likely, I will say, it's probably going to be a gaming stream, and then Saturday will be the Zatsu. We'll see, I don't 100% know yet, but that's talking about the future. We'll decide when I decide. Of course, everything will be posted on YouTube and Twitter. I'll post up my schedule and all the waiting rooms and all that kind of stuff on both platforms as soon as possible when they're out. But yeah, I think I'll end it here today then. As usual, thank you everyone so much for coming to watch. I really appreciate you guys. Talking to someone is so much better than talking to the void. I've already have enough of the void, you know, being a void being and all. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Have a good day, have a good week, have a good month, have a good year. And I'll see you all some other time. Bye-bye!